So thinking about a career keeping our food safe. It's a big deal,
That's
right?
right.
Not just restaurant grades, but the whole system making sure what we eat won't make us sick.
Huge. And it's only getting more important.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive on food safety inspectors. And we're going deep thanks to RoleCatcher and their career library.
Their insights are spot on.
Right. We're looking at 3 of their pages, getting you the real scoop on this job. So first up, food safety inspector. The complete career guide. They break down what inspectors actually do day to day, and it's more than you might think.
Definitely not just sitting in an office.
No way. Think less white coat, more detective work. We're talking factories, processing plants, even those huge warehouses for food storage. You're inspecting, identifying hazards. Think bacteria hotspots.
That's a thing.
Oh yeah, even collecting samples for testing. Food, water, surfaces. It's about making sure things are really clean.
Wow, that attention to detail must be intense.
Right. It's what keeps us all healthy. And the guide talks about the job's ups and downs, like demand is high, which means job security is good. Plus, you're directly impacting public health.
That's gotta feel good.
Totally. And depending on the role, you might even get to travel. But let's be real. Remember those massive warehouses? Imagine the smells some days. Plus, the pressure. Knowing one decision impacts thousands of people. That's a lot.
High stakes.
No kidding. But how do you even get into this field? I was surprised RoleCatcher mentions a bunch of different degrees that can work, not just food science.
Oh yeah, it's broader than people think.
For sure. They highlight public health, which makes sense, right?
Mhm.
Contact tracing, outbreaks. But get this, they even mention law degrees.
Makes sense when you think about it.
Really? I'm drawing a blank here.
Well, inspectors have to understand and enforce regulations. Sometimes they're even expert witnesses in court cases. Foodborne illnesses, safety violations, that kind of thing.
So it's not just about the science, but the legal side too. That's wild. And RoleCatcher, they get into the skills you need, and not just like knowing your bacteria. They say critical thinking is huge, obviously, but also persuasion. That surprised me.
Yeah, it's one thing to spot a problem, but you got to get people to fix it, right? Imagine you're in a busy restaurant, find a major issue. Getting the owner on board quickly without shutting everything down. That's communication, for sure.
Totally. You're almost like, what, a consultant?
Yeah.
Helping them meet the standards, not just being the bad guy? And with so many new food places popping up, meal delivery, all that, I bet those skills are even more important now.
100%. Food world's always changing, so inspectors got to keep up.
But okay, let's say you want to land one of these jobs. How do you actually do it? RoleCatcher's got you covered. They have a whole interview prep section.
And their questions, whoa, they make you think. One was like, describe your experience in food safety inspections. Sounds basic, but how do you stand out with that? That's where you show passion, not just your resume. Talk about a time you made a tough call, maybe even bent the rules a bit, but kept things safe.
Right, prove you can handle it. They also had ethical dilemmas, like ever shut down a place for violations? That's got to be tough.
For sure, one of the hardest parts of the job, probably. Interviewers use those to see your judgment, how committed you are to public health, how you handle stress. They want to know you'll do what's necessary when it really counts.
Yeah, no room for being wishy-washy in that job.
Yeah.
But that's why they ask, right? Got to be sure you're up for it. Speaking of being prepared, RoleCatcher takes it a step further. They have this AI thing. You practice interview questions, get feedback, all from the computer.
That's wild. Like a robot career coach, kind of.
Totally. Helps you get those answers down pat, show you're confident. But even before you get to interviews, RoleCatcher's got tools to help you find those jobs in the first place. I mean, getting your resume noticed these days, it's tough with those computer systems filtering everything.
Right. It's like, how do you even get in front of a real person anymore?
Exactly. Well, RoleCatcher's got this thing, the RoleCatcher Capture plugin, and it's a game changer. You save job postings, any website, LinkedIn, company pages, whatever.
Okay, that's pretty standard. A lot of job sites do that. But this one's different.
Totally different. It analyzes the job description, then tells you which version of your resume has the best shot at getting past the bots.
Oh, seriously, that's like next level strategy.
Right. You're not just sending your resume into the void, you're giving it a fighting chance. And here's the best part. Employers are using RoleCatcher too. So you're on the same platform, connecting directly. It's wild.
Makes sense, though. Got to streamline the whole process.
Yeah.
And it shows they're serious about finding the right people.
For sure. So yeah, if you're thinking about a food safety inspector career, RoleCatcher is the place to be. You learn the job, you nail those interviews, you even find the openings. It's the whole package.
Don't forget, it's more than just a job, right? You're impacting lives, making sure our food is safe. It's a big deal.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
This deep dive wouldn't be complete without a final thought, though. So think about this. How's technology, AI, all that, going to change food safety in the future?
Yeah.
New challenges, new opportunities. Something to ponder as you head down this career path. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It's been fascinating.